So is it time to add more Shiba Inu to your bag? I want to show you guys some of the stuff that I'm looking at and kind of give you my opinion on this. Now, as always, this is not financial advice, guys. I'm not a financial advisor. Don't use this as signals, but these are at least the things that I'm paying attention to. Okay, when we look at this Shib chart, obviously right now, another red day. The action market's kind of flipping over green. Shib's down at around that 5084 level. We've kind of been stuck here the last few days now. We've been floating around this range. And what I'm seeing in the charts here is we did in fact get rejected by this ascending wedge and descending trend line that we've had since the height of the last bull market cycle. So we've now continued to follow this downward bearish trend. Now, what you need to realize is that typically August and September, they're sucky months, okay? August, second worst month for crypto during the year. September's the worst, okay? So we know now that we're probably going to have a bad month in terms of prices across the board. It has nothing to do with Shib. It's just the way that the market typically works, okay? But what I'm watching here is we've now fallen again back below this trend line. And what we may in fact do is we may come down, kind of bounce around in here, continue to follow this to the downside. I mean, we could essentially follow this all the way until the beginning of October. And as always, again, this is not financial advice. We don't know what's going to happen. But what I'm looking at is how much potential downside we could truly have. Do I think we're going to get back down into these low, or mid 506 levels? No, I don't think we do. Okay, we actually have very strong support around that 5072. Right? I think it's more likely that we get somewhere stuck in this range, right? Between where we're at currently and that 5072. So this is the range that me personally, I'm looking at adding to my bag. Now, here's the thing. At the same time, I'm not playing games when it comes to this range because I know that the Bitcoin halving is happening next year. Right now, it's probably only about, 7-8 months away. So we're closing in on that time frame. The way that the macro situation surrounding the entire, U.S. economy and the world, inflation, interest rates, war, things of that nature that we talk about a bunch here, they're starting to get a little bit better, okay? And what you need to realize is markets typically bottom before we see this economic recovery, okay? That makes me think that the bottom is in fact in, that we've officially hit the bottom, it's in, it's done, and now anything else is just movements to the upside, okay? So I don't think we're coming back down and testing those lows. So really, I've been adding in a couple of these different ranges. I think I added down here somewhere in that 5078 range, if I remember correctly. And if we continue to test this pullback, I'm just going to continue to dollar cost average all the way down this. Okay, I'm not going to wait for down here because sometimes these prices that we show in here, they don't come, okay? Just know that there's no way to 100% guarantee what's going to happen in the charts. If it would, there'd be a ton of rich people out there. Okay, well, there are a ton of rich people. That's neither here nor there. But there's a lot of good things that could happen that could send Shib price to the upside. Okay, let's say shibarium gets up and running and it gets huge adoption right away, which we know it was already starting to get. I mean, we could just dominate some of these price ranges very, very easily. Shib moves quick, right? We obviously saw that here. We know that whales have built up huge positions. They're ready to go. And guess what? Those same whales that have built those positions, they're also ready to defend these prices down here too. So right now we're kind of right along that range that we've been in many times before. Before we had this drop back at the start of June, we were kind of stuck in this same range here. So yes, me personally, I am adding to my Shib bag. It's quickly climbing the ranks in terms of my portfolio. I'm sure many people here are probably feeling the same way. So that's what I'm looking at. I'm dollar cost averaging. I'm adding. I'm trying to accumulate now because I know that in a bull market cycle, these prices, they're probably not going to be here. So I appreciate you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you are in fact adding to your bag as well. But I hope you have a great rest of your Sunday, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.